Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everybody all around the world, and thank you for joining us today for another Left 4 Dead 2 competitive shoutcast. My name is MK. I will be your cameraman and caster for today. We have round 2 of another Swiss Tournament 3 hosted by Fig. It is the winner bracket, so if you're rooting for either one of these teams, the loser does not go home. They will go on next week to the loser bracket, so no one is going home today. Fear Factory got their win last week. Team Judgement got their win last week, and they are keep advancing in the winner bracket. We're going to see a very unusual map. I am surprised it was picked, but we're going to see I Hate Mountains. It is a campaign back from Left 4 Dead 1 converted to Left 4 Dead 2, but we are going live. The GLHFs are coming on, and 8 chapters of Left 4 Dead 2 start now. Opening attack will be Charger, Smoker, Boomer, Hunter, and it looks like it will be Judgement going first on their home server. Opening hit, Charger, Smoker, Boomer, Hunter, as we said before. No spitter for this opening hit. Looks like they want to go the other route. This is a much more dangerous route for the survivors to take. Interesting to see that this is the way they're going to choose. And this home and away is not going to be a really high ping home and away. As we can see, we have some yellow bars over on, or orange bars over on Fear Factory. We'll do pingas and roster rundowns after this chapter is over.
Extra pistol.
Alright, they're going to send spawns in. Smoker gets a pull onto Zoe. Hunter lands, Charger lands, and the Boomer lands as well. So everything pretty much lands. Styles takes the blunt of the damage, taking him all the way down to 63 HP. I'm not quite sure how did Rox and Melu only take 1 damage due to the zone mod update. You can't take 2 damage from the back anymore, so it's probably friendly fire or 1 hunter damage.
Got a weapon here.
And I see some people asking why the zombies disappeared. It is a zone mod add-on, but they're going to send spawns immediately. The Charger misses but gets a fist. Spit goes on nothing. Everything else is shut down, so that'll be 2 attacks in. They have not done that much. And now they're going to go back. And the first tank of the game for Fear Factory will be in the hands of Chris as he's bringing one of his logs into play, and they are going to hold W. And I have the feeling they are going to play a little game here with this tank. Let's see if Chris is smart to catch it. As they retreat to the safe room, which is pretty standard area to go to fight off this tank. Hunter, Boomer, Smoker, retro support at the moment. And I know exactly what we're going to see here. I'm going to call it before. Let's see how right I am. Is when this tank decides to come in, the survivors are going to run forward on this map the other direction. I don't know why I have the feeling that's going to happen, but Boomer goes in just for a sack as they try to get a jockey to accompany this tri-cap. And Chris is in danger, 70% frustration. If they just take... Oh, no, they're going to push him instead. Nope. Okay, so I was wrong. They're not going to push him. Chris is going to bring his log into play without any overpass to block it. He's missing a couple punches on the log. He's down 1K. This is going to be a big hit here. It pops over. It doesn't hit anybody but the Hunter. Oh, he gets an in cap from the log. I don't know if he'll get a grind on this. It's a 2 cap. All right, he gets a rock on the pool target, gets another punch. It'll be 2 in caps. He is down to 1,300 HP, but I think that's all Chris is going to get as he tries to retreat. He is down to 168 HP as his other teammate starts picking up.
Yo, thanks, man.
And he is dead. Alright, so they do survive the first tank. They'll suffer 2 in caps from Malu and Styles. And here we go, we'll do a roster rundown for Team Judgement. We have Nico, Malu, Styles, and Rox. And for Fear Factory, we have Chris, Aggressive, who is Manzano, Shockwave, and Zyko. And the survivors are really undecided on which way they want to go. And they're going to go the left route.
This is really bad.
I'm not doing so good, guys.
Bonus is sitting at 509. 57.8% of the bonus remains. It's really odd to see people take this route. They bring the Hunter from the rear after the Uzis. Oh, they have a shotgun back there. The shotgun shuts it down. Jockey lands, spit for a minute. Charger dies off at the end. So they'll hold on to 500 bonus, a little more than half of the possible score.
This is not going well.
And for those that are new to Zone Mod, we'll go over this briefly. But first, we'll wait for this first chapter to complete, and I'll explain the scoring system for the new players that have shown up that aren't quite sure exactly what Zone Mod is. But Zone Mod is balancing the gameplay for both sides, limiting the survivors to Tier 1 weapons. No Magnum. Commons take 2 points of damage from the front and the back now. Hunter pre-spawn up to the left, supports Retro Jockey, accompanied by the Retro attack. Alright, they go, the Jockey lands in the front, so does the Hunter, it's a rolling tri-cap coming, and a one boom on the non-cap survivor. The bonus is melting away. It was at 500, it goes all the way down to 365, and still counting. What a tri-cap coming in for the infected team on their away server. Judgement is taking a lot of damage on their home. Spitter up first, Charger shortly after, Boomer, then Hunter. It is a 2-2, a weak, not a weak 2-2, the Charger misses, goes early, Hunter surely follows it behind, does get skeeted, and that's what you expect to see from your home server, shutting down spawns, and since nothing landed, I'm pretty sure they're going to be able to walk in with a 3-2-1 bonus. That boom won't mean anything, cappers will not be up in time, and Judgement will make safe room on map 1 with 320 points, since it does go in increments of 4. And that'll be a 720 point chapter 1. Not a bad showing by Judgement, but you remember on those home away games you do want a cushion of in between 600 and 700 lead per chapter, but this one might be lower due to the pings not being in such a severe differential. Now, a quick rundown for Zone Mod. How Zone Mod works is, as you can see, there is distance points included. The distance points is 400 for this chapter. So an example, when you want to add the bonus on, you multiply the bonus by 2 of what the distance is. So that'll be 800 points worth of bonus. The bonus is broken down between 2 different things, which is health bonus and damage bonus. 25% of the bonus is damage bonus. And people ask, what is damage bonus? Damage bonus is when a survivor loses all of their permanent HP and then continues to take damage. Which means that 25% of 800, if you do the math, it's 200 points. So 200 points in that DB is protected until a survivor gets incapped, or a survivor exhausts all their permanent HP, then takes pills, and then continues to take damage. That's how damage bonus is affected. So if you see no one get incapped, that damage bonus is preserved to the end, which is what most teams try to do, because also, if a survivor is incapped and picked up and you attack that survivor, the damage bonus goes down twice as fast as well. So it could be strategy to attack that survivor when it used to be, if the person got incapped, you used him as a damage tampon to save the rest of the bonus, but now that person is in danger of losing bonus twice as fast. It's a good balance, and it changes up the gameplay, and also changes the survivor who takes the lead, which means the skill of the player could also rotate. Usually you want a shotgun player in the front because shotguns can kill everything in one shot, except for jockeys and chargers, of course. And also another Zone Mod change is chargers cannot be leveled with one shot of the melee. Depending on where you hit the charger, it could take 3. These are all factors that have come into change to balance Left 4 Dead gameplay. There are still quite a few other more changes, but as far as to go into great details, that's what you're going to see. The tier 1s are limited. You can't have 4 shotguns, you can't have 4 Uzis. You're limited to 3 and 1 at the minimum. Anybody who's been playing Left 4 Dead for a long time knows exactly what I mean by damage tampon. As we wait for Shockwave to return. And I Hate Mountains is a custom map. Actually, this map was originally made for Left 4 Dead 1 all the way back in 2009. I believe this map was finished before the release of Left 4 Dead 2. I'm not quite sure if that's 100% sure, but I do know it was released for Left 4 Dead 1. I Hate Mountains was converted then to Left 4 Dead 2. And I Hate Mountains has some long chapters. It is known for that. So we're going to probably see about 2 hours of Left 4 Dead here. We'll see 8 chapters in total. Home and away is what we're going on. Let's see if we have pingas. Here you go, guys. Here's the pings in chat if you'd like to see. Not a total difference. As you can see, the pings aren't terribly high for Fear Factory, but my opinion is if you have low ping on one side, like all green, and the other side is like in the yellow range, and you still play home and away, you get some very high quality Left 4 Dead. You get 8 chapters of very competitive Left 4 Dead. It still can swing any way, home and away.
Pills here.
They find an extra set of pills already. And here we go. Smoker, Charger, a Boomer, and the Hunter. Pretty much a retro attack accompanied by the Charger. Smoker gets the pull early. The Charger misses his B-hop, gets stuck. And this is the reason why they go this way, because the SI can get caught up on things. There's a lot of debris in the walkways as far as logs, rocks, which makes it a little bit difficult for the infected to navigate through the terrain and not get stuck on something trying to grab one of the survivors. This has seemed to be more and more of a trend of the survivors taking the left route on I Hate Mountains, even though the right route has much less spawns. In theory, is more safer for the survivors, but the stuff you get stuck on here for infected is very annoying, but it can go both ways. And for those that are asking, I have original Left 4 Dead 1 survivors. These were the survivors on release of Left 4 Dead 1 originally, so that's why they all look a little different. Bill Francis is actually a completely different person. As we have the first tank of the game for Team Judgment in the hands of Nico. And Fear Factory wastes no time retreating back to the safe room. Like I said, pretty standard call. And wait, what? 5.5% to the Horde starts? I don't think I've ever seen that.
Weapons over here.
Interesting. Oh, look at the Boomer spawn. Can he get it? Oh, they shut down the Boomer, though. There was no SI to make noise. It just caused a distraction. The Charger lands, but no damage comes of it because it's cleared before it reaches its destination. Nico's bringing logs into play, and 3 of them, in fact. I don't know if he gets them all because there's so much stuff for it to get stuck on. And now Fear Factory is going to push the tank. There's more logs this way, but so much more trees to get it through. Still holding on to first pass, though. He's finally taken more than 100 chip. He's got the support he wants. He might just roll this in. Oh, it's coming up. Oh, that's close, so close to Francis. They get a pull. Can they get the log? No, they can't. Oh, what a ski comes out. Beautiful shutdown by Zyko. The log almost hits Chris, but it's not able to. He gets a punch. Oh, he gets the in-cap, pardon me. Smoker gets cleared. Jockey lands. 2 in-caps onto Fear Factory from Judgment. Can he get the grind down onto Shockwave? And Shockwave is dead. Oh, he might be able to get another grind onto Manzano. This would be huge if they could get it. They get a 2-boom. Oh, he's down to 500 HP. It's as close to being wiped, but they can't. Oh, they get the kill. Oh my gosh, this puts Fear Factory on the ropes. They have 2 survivors dead. And that delta point that I was talking about of what you want per chapter is close to being realized by Judgment.
Weapons here.
And it's much to be discussed that Judgment may be the underdog from this point out in the winner bracket after they got the victory over Mingu's family due to technical difficulties. Thank you, Deck, for a blue screen of deathing during a tournament match without a sub. As they bring a tri-cap with Spit, Smoker, Charger, Spitter, Hunter. Charger gets a cheeky spot. Smoker looks like he wants to get a pull. Chris is the only one left. Hunter is not able to make it. And they get the cap, and that'll be a wipe going on to Fear Factory. And they get a chapter score of 168. Judgment 720. And that's a good start for Team Judgment. I mean, if you look at the point differential, it's not quite the lead that you want. You want about 700 points, but I still think that's pretty good for what they've done so far. Thank you, Alpha. Putting the pingas up there. Anybody wants to see the pingas? And remember, this is home and away, so we have a lot of Left 4 Dead yet. You're going to see probably the scores hit close to the 7,000 point range after this campaign is over. Ooh, and we get an early tank on map 2. Map 2 has been talked about as a big issue with tank spawns. You can see tank spawn pretty much up to 70% and it still spawns instantly. But this one, it will be instantly, and there is no boomer. So that is one thing to note that won't be such a heavy toll for the away server if you get a boom right out of the safe room. But the damage potential is still there with a jockey, charger, smoker, and a spitter. But what a start to the match. One safe room made and one wipe already. Let's see the tug of war of this game begin. I would say they're talking about what they exactly want to do. One thing unique that is to notice that on Judgement and Fear Factory, I am pretty sure that Style and Shockwave have played together before. I think Style, Shockwave, and Zyko were on a team before, but now they're facing off against each other for this tournament match. Longtime players in the community for quite a few years. Everybody here, Judgment's been together for some time. Fear Factory is a mix-up between some other teams. Now, one thing to note for those that aren't familiar with I Hate Matlands, they're going to have to go into this building. They're going to have to make their way all the way up to the top to start the event, and then come all the way back down, which usually comes off the side of this building, which leads the opportunity for charges and in-caps, and then walk all the way around to trigger the event on the helipad and go there to the finale. But for now, we're going live. Tank spawns immediately. Spawns come in. Nothing is going to land. It's going to be a clean shutdown by Judgement onto Fear Factory spawns. There's just a little bit of damage onto Melu and Nico. And the second tank of the game for Fear Factory will go into the hands of Zyko. He has 2 logs to bring into play. He should try to play a little bit damage by throwing some rocks. Charger, Hunter, Boomer. Alright. Spawns are up. Hunter finds a target. Survivor is blocking the spawn on that Charger very nicely. And the Charger will die off in the end. They may even wait to kill it. Eventually they do. Now the LOS will begin. It's all up to Zyko and what he wants to do. Is he going to go get his toys right away, or is he going to try to see if he can peek for as long as he can? He's getting rage a little bit, but now it's going down. And here he goes. He's still first pass. He gets his logs. All right, he clicks to second. Smoker looks like he wants to get him an early pull. These logs are in a really good spot. Wait, what? Okay. Goes backwards. Alright, that was not going to hit. What the heck? That bounced off of nothing for the second time. Oh my goodness! It almost hit the survivors. I don't think he's going to have a log for his commit here. He gets an early punch, though. He's down to 3,600 HP. Survivor is separating himself from the pack. He's going to get a corner. He gets another punch. He is down to 2,500 HP. He gets the in-cap, but he might be dead. I don't know if they can reach him. Oh, my goodness. That'll be so unfortunate if they cannot get to their friend. Zyko is hiding over the other side of the fence. Okay, they are able to get him. So at least they can save him. But right now, they have a 2-cap with a boomer. Only a 21 HP Hunter, though. And they're going to try to drag this out as long as they can. Alright, Boomer's going to boom the in-cap guy, for sure. They're going to throw some rocks over top. It's really hard to get a view with all these trees. Rock comes out. They do land the rock. Alright, they send spawns in. Nice shutdown. Another free rock. Nope, they don't land the rock this time. They land the boom again. They get a rock again. They're going to hit them all day here. They got to get this pickup. They just got to take it. Let the charger land. They're going to have spawns again. Oh, they're going to either punt. They get the kill. Oh, no. Is the server crashing or is it just me? It was just me. I can't believe they get that kill. What a play. The tank just wouldn't let them get the pickup. There's nothing they could have done about it. Smoker gets the pull on the separated survivor. They still haven't cleared it yet. It's a free rock. I think at this point they need to cut their losses and go inside. I think it would be the right play. Hunter gets skeeted. Jockey gets a scratch. Gets another scratch. Gets killed now. Alright. I think they finally realized, and they're just going to go in. This is a smart play, which means they get no spitter. Oh, they're waiting still? Oh, man. Fear Factory is got Judgment in the palm of their hands. Judgment is scared to push forward. They get a pull. I think they need ammo. Let's see their ammo route. Oh, yeah, they have no ammo. Otis sitting at 413. All right, they got ammo. The tank is AI. And that will be a dead tank. Unfortunate for Nico. He got cornered and incapped in the worst possible space, right next to an infected ladder where the tank could hide behind. And the tank alone controlled the pickup enough to get the kill. But they have survived. They still have 403 bonus. They don't have a quad to deal with yet. But they do have a tri-cap. They get the stumble. They get a pullback, but a nice clear comes out. The spit will separate. They'll be able to push forward. But Lewis is going to be slow. If Judgment can manage to salvage this and make the safe room, I can't follow them. This map has a lot of twists and turns, so we're going to get a little bit of first-person or third-person POV for a hit or two here, guys. This map is very tight quarters. A lot of spit charges for this map. And it's going to be a 2-2 with the Charger and the Hunter. Hunter's going to pre-spawn. All right, here it comes. Hunter finds a target, gets a stumble. Spit and the charge will do its thing. Charger lands. The spit misses, but gets a boomer stumble onto the survivor that was in the spit. And it still works out. And the DB gets obliterated. When a survivor dies, before anybody gets in-capped, and you get a kill, it is usually 5% for the in-cap, and an additional 20... I think it is 26% for a kill, because you lose 71% will be left. They lose 29% DB, so it actually rounds down by 1 point because of that kill. And now they got a quad incoming. This could be it for Judgment. They have Horde coming. They have a quad. We might see them sit here, even though they'll have a survivor slow. I'm not sure if this event is infinite or not. I don't remember if this horde is finite or not. Does anybody know if this zone mod horde is finite? I don't remember. All right, they're going to send in the quad now. That gets a 2-cap, but they take the same target. They're going to survive, and everybody will be fast for just a bit. Roxy's bleeding at 48. They're going to go down. They're going to take the long... Actually, it's not a long route. They're going to take the short route, jumping over the top. They don't have any cappers to worry about. They'll slide off and take no damage. They're still fast yet. And now we'll see the helicopter play a little Charlie Brown and just go off and die off in the side. Survivors go for a spit block. They go for a boomer stack. They're trying to stack for a quad, but it's not going to be enough time. Judgment's going to make the safe room. They just need to go and not slow down. They'll take a little damage from the last hit. Charger gets a 2 charge and a 2. No way. They're going to get so much damage. They rushed it too much. They'll get an in cap. And they'll allow the jockey and the smoker to try to end it, but they're not going to be able to. Oh, a little bit of a rush there from Judgment, but good job by them surviving. They'll walk in with 128 bonus. So they almost get full distance. See what the score tally's up to. 501, so they get 1 point of bonus on top of what the distance is with 3 survivors. It's not what they wanted, but they salvage and make it with 3, so it's still a good job by them. Alright, guys. Judgment makes safe room on both chapters, but not with everybody. But they do make it. Here we go, guys. We go live to Chapter 2. Fear Factory will take their turn for Survivor. And I also forgot for explaining Zone Mod, there is also a pill bonus, which I'll go over a little bit at a different time. Right now, they're going to spit block. I mean, it's not going to... The tank can't get there in time, so it's not going to do really much anything for the Survivor. The Charger gets a double charge, a Smoker, and a Jock forward. This is going to be a lot of damage that they're going to get off of this. Zyko gets destroyed down to 48 HP. Double charge lands in the safe room.
Sounds good.
Impressive showing by Judgment. 13% bonus almost off. Now if I quick add to the pill bonus. They do get a pill bonus. Each set of pills is worth a different amount for each chapter. Basically for every 100 distance, each set of pills are worth 5 points. So since this is 500 distance, each pill's 25 points. Hunter lands. Charger looks for a punch but doesn't get it. Boomer is going to hold for a cheeky Boomer spawn. But they know he's up there. They're just going to play Chip while he keeps Rage. And Melu will have no problem keeping Rage, which means more attacks. And Judgment will gladly keep sending 2 SI in over and over and over and over again. And they're going to do it now. Jockey goes in. Smoker goes in too. The Smoker misses. Jockey hides. While the Smoker relocates. Here comes the Smoker pole. They get damage. They get Zyko slow. The Boomer comes in. He gets 1. Not bad at all. They're chipping away. Horde's coming in. Moonrock. Moonrock onto Chris. Oh, it almost that was so close. Moonrocks are so overrated. Oh, if that would have hit. Melu keeping a great job on holding Rage. Another Moonrock flying up. Yeah, they see this one, though. They're going to send another hit coming in. Here come all the spawns. Hunter and Chalky. Rocket coming, too. Rock. Nothing's going to land. No Charger. Okay, they don't get anything. Zyko's going to have to be close to pop pills. He'll finally go second pass. He's going to have to roll in with this Boomer. They're all going to grab ammo. And Melu's going to bring his toys into play. Chris is already pushing up to try to chip away. He's still a few seconds out from his spawn timers. Alright, he gets his log up top. Other one's in a good spot. It's coming in. It's split the survivors. Alright, he's going to pop this log up. Oh, it almost hits. It does hit Chris. This is huge. He's going to roll in with the 2 cap and a boom. He's going to try to get the grind onto Chris. He's going to get it. That's a death. He still has all his support left. Alright, the log is in play. He's trying to get it around the corner. He is down to 2k HP. He still has his support up. The Boomer's not going to do anything. The Boomer gets popped. I think Melu might try to delay this. Oh, they get an early pull. It's not going to do anything, though. The hittable comes up. It's not going to hit anybody. And I think this is all this tank is going to see. They focus the Hunter. Throws a rock. Doesn't get it. It looks like he's going to wait for a... Nope, he might die here. And that is a dead tank. All right, so they managed to get a wipe. A kill onto Chris.
He didn't deserve this.
What a play by Judgment. They don't get the wipe that they wanted, but they do manage to kill a survivor the same way it happened to them. And they need to stop their distance points here, so they can further their Delta lead. They got a 2-2. They just need to make sure that Jockey and Charger die first. Alright, Jockey comes in, so does the Charger. The Charger misses, the Jockey dies second, the Spit goes in freely, the Boomer dies off. I didn't see the sack order. The Boomer died out of order, maybe? Alright, now they're blitzing the map. Trying to make up as much ground as they can before they have next set of spawns. They didn't get sack order right, so they're not going to get a quad next hit either. They're going to go with a 2-boom. Are they going to choose to hold this? I mean, they don't have a spitter. Fear Factor's got to worry about the hit, though. They can't really rush super fast.
I'm reloading.
We got
All right, here it comes. This is going to be a quad try. Looks like they're going to go for it in here before the event started. Here it comes. This is going to be big. They get M2 on the Jockey. The Charger misses. They're going to survive and just take a little bit of damage. And that bonus is still massive at 459. What a shutdown by Manzano. 8-shot Skeet. Should see a sack for the Boomer and Spitter. They might just send everything. Nope, they're going to sack Boomer and Spitter, it looks like. Nope, they're going to go with everything. Go, 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 go. Hunter's coming up. Hunter finds a target. The Spit does land, but late. And the Jockey, too. Oh, that Rex shockwave down slow as Bill surfs on top of the Spitter's head. Gets stuck in Spit. They will be fast still, though, as they're also going to go down the center. They're not going to choose to take the dangerous route on the outside of the building. This is a little faster, I think.
Go, go. I'm
And here
reloading.
comes the quad. We should see this on the transition into this building. Maybe on the inside or on the outside of it. It's just not an advantageous spot for the infected. They still have Horde out here, but it's just not a good spot. I mean, if they go here to miss, I don't think it's a great idea. There's just nothing advantageous about the infected hitting here. Survivors are sitting pretty much on top of the world here in the most safest position till these commons are dead. They'll get some bleed, though. There's a possibility that Zyko could bleed to slow, depending on how long this is prolonged. I think that's what they want to do. They're going to spawn this Hunter up, so they wait a little longer. Zyko at 41 HP. 40. And is now slow. So this changes a little bit now. This makes him a little easier of a target to grab. Oh, this hit is huge for Judgment. It's also huge for Fear Factory if they can survive. Oh, it's such a big hit. He's in the safe room, though. He can just lock himself in there. All right, here it comes. The Jockey from the back. Charger misses. They're going to survive. And they're going to win the round, too. Great job by Fear Factory. They make safe room with a 278 bonus, closing that delta. 819 to 1221. All right, guys, we go into Chapter 3. It's still going to be Judgment with a lead, but not by a whole lot. So now we reach the Gauntlet map. This map is very, very, very long. There's a long controversy on what this map should be worth. I do know Sir Please, the creator of or editor of Zone Mod as well. I know he's a big fan of thinking this map is very easy for how long it is, and that it shouldn't be worth 800. It is only worth 600 now. It was 700. They lowered it. Hunter gets shut down. Spitter doesn't get anything. Boomer and Jockey. Don't think the Jockey goes. Oh, the Jockey does go. And zeros across the board. Just watch how slow this distance points are tallying up. 1% at a time. Very, very slow.
Weapons over here.
And that's how long this chapter is going to be. And the fact that it is 600 distance is just mind-blowing.
Heads up!
Are they going to go in quick with this tri-cap and spit? It's a good stack order. The charger lands, the spit lands, the pull and the spit too. It's good capitalization for the set of spawns they got. Bonus goes down to 84.7% after the first hit does nothing. Just like that, boom, both hits are over 15% damage, just like that.
I'm reloading.
If you do not know your way around this map, you will take a long time to complete it. It's 2 SI attacks in, we still have not gone above 30%. Spawns are being very disciplined right now. They're gonna bring the Hunter from the back. Oh, they don't skeet the Hunter. The spit's gonna land. The spit doesn't spread. Oh, it does. That's unfortunate for Lewis. They couldn't get the skeet on that Hunter. When you're on your home server, you gotta get those skeets. Hunter finds a way, the spit lands, they maximize the damage for the spawns they had. And just like that, 3 hits are in, 20% of the bonus is down. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. Tank is up. Third tank of the game for Fear Factory in the hands of Chris. Wait a minute. Didn't Chris have tank on map 1? Or was I wrong? Oh, never mind. It's it is Manzano changing his name, so never mind. It's the third tank in the game for Fear Factory in the hands of Manzano. So he baited me there. Looks like they have an extra set of pills. Bill wants to take it. They're going to take this tank here. This is a very interesting spot to take it. He's going to go in. It's going to be an easy corner. They split, and they give the fast corner. He gets a second punch. He gets a third punch. He's down to 1,400 HP. He gets the int cap at 1,700. They're all backtrailing. Now they split 2 and 2. What are they doing? Judgment gets the kill. They get the jockey. They don't get the wipe, though, but they gave up so much damage. Interesting location to fight the tank.
How you feeling?
Oh my gosh, and they're gonna get it. Nope, they get the pickup.
Come on up. Thanks.
That was almost a death, but the bonus gets decimated down to 597. The charger misses. The spitter goes behind for a little free spit damage. Jockey gets M2 to kill. Boomer dies off at the end. But depending on which one died last, obviously there's not going to be a Boomer. I think Boomer and Jockey were last. So it should be Hunter, Smoker, Charger, Spitter, I think. And they still have the event to go through. And indeed, that will be the set of spawns. Hunter's coming in from the side. They got an Uzi player, not separated from the team. Hunter eventually gets killed. The spit lands onto Bill. Bill has to separate himself, gets punched a few times. Now Bill's going to have to pop the last set of pills. Wait, what is Bill doing? Oh, they got to grab ammo. Oh, that's right. The event isn't even down yet, so this is smart play. And they have not passed pills to Bill. Style being stingy. And he's going to suffer an in cap from it. They get a 2-boom. They still have cappers to come in to clean this up. Jockey lands. Hunter lands and Smoker lands. And they're going to get wiped on it. No, they get the clear. But oh my gosh, what a misplay. The Jockey is taking the Survivor back. And this is going to be disastrous for Judgment. Why the heck would they not pass pills to Bill? And now the Charger's going to land. And the wheels are falling off. They have 3 survivors down. Spitter's going to delay it. They get the pickup. They land in the spit. Their bonus is melting away. Boomer rockets in, gets everybody. Now the bonus is completely gone. They're not even trying to go up and get their friend. There goes the Smoker pull on the bottom. The Charger comes up. The Charger gets the kill. The Hunter cleans it up. And Judgment makes a huge mistake here on letting Bill go down, not passing him pills. Yikes.
That was close.
And now,
Fantastic. The tunnel.
Judgment has the chance to take the lead. I don't know how much practice Judgment has had on this map, but we should see Fear Factory take this tank back a little further. Maybe even stay up front. Yeah, there's 2 places to take this tank, and probably a better spot than Judgment did. I mean, Judgment, if you take the tank in that spot, it's got to die when that end cap goes out, and they weren't able to do so. Oh, Hunter gets blasted for a little bit. And for those that don't know much more about zone mod, you cannot wall kick with Hunters. There is no free wall kicks. Wow, the baiting coming out here is very impressive by Zyko. The SI are getting shredded right now. Jockey lands! The Hunter wasn't ready for it! And the Hunter misses the opportunity. Boomer still gets one. Will get popped and stumbled. And the Hunter looks like he's going to try for a despawn. Or just hold for a quad try. I think that's a quad sack. This is the room they might fight tank in. We might see it. Here is the quad attempt. We should see it on the transition outside. This is not favorable area to hit it on the inside of these catacombs. Probably right down here. This is the more favorable spot for the SI. Fear Factory going to take their time here for a bit. Trying to find what the best view is for this. Probably just right here. Smoker gets the pull, the Jockey gets M2, the Hunter lands in the back, Charger gets melted. And Fear Factory does not get quadded, and they are taking the attacks much better right now than Judgment has done. 92.8 now, with a couple common slaps or a friendly fire. Judgment was at 84% at this point.
Watch out!
Alright, Boomer waddles in, more or less a sack.
Reloading.
Now they're gonna go anyways. Interesting that they're just think their sack order right now is not in the best order, and they're gonna send an attack in. I don't know if this is just for delay, or if they genuinely want to send this in as the jockey's getting destroyed. They're able to shoot from up top here. Charger lands. Spitter gets picked. The spitter took so long to spit. I don't get it. Big misplay by Judgment. Right now the momentum is definitely with Fear Factory. Morale might be a little bit broken on Judgment's side. And Left 4 Dead is definitely a game of momentum. You need to hold the momentum when you're going and keep your morale up, or things will fall apart. And this is smart. Fear Factory's going to clear out all these commons underneath, and their plan is probably to stay forward, which I think is very smart. This tank is going to get shredded on his commit. There's a lot of commons underneath, though. Alright, they transition under. Tank will not come up because they're on the bottom. They need to go up top to spawn them. They can stay under here and clear everything without any worries of the tank being alerted.
Ammo here.
They grab ammo wisely. Fear Factory's map knowledge is coming superior at this moment. At least I would say from my point of view. Alright, there we go. Tank is up. They spit in the back to not let him run back, but they're not going back, guys. They're going to stay here. Oh, now you're going to get shot up. That was a mistake. Alright, he's climbing fast. And this will be the commit. He's going to go in with this. Charger lands up top. That could be big. And that's going to be an end cap. Oh, the Rock will get the end cap. Down one survivor. The boom does land. The pole was too early. Smoker gets a little overzealous there. He lands a rock onto the boom survivor. He could kill him. He gets the pills off. He gets another punch. He switches, gets another punch. Throws a rock. He lands on Chris. He gets another punch. The hunter finds the target, and they're gonna get wiped. And Judgment will not furtherly fall behind as they secure a win here by getting the kill. But I think Fear Factory gets more of the win because they got a wipe on the home server onto Judgment. And that will be that. So Judgment will further their lead a little bit more, but not by much. Oh, man. The lead is 400 points as they come into the last chapter of their home game.
Well, it's about damn time. This tunnel was a death trap.
Alright guys, we go to map 4. Tank is very early at 20%. I don't think I've ever seen a tank this early before, but this tank is very difficult to do much with. This tank usually gets firing squatted down with minimal damage, completely relying on the SI. But man, the set of spawns for the infected are top notch. You cannot ask for a better hit. Charger, Jockey, Hunter, Spitter. This will maximize damage. Absolutely. They go back in, they bait this hit very quickly. They're like, no, 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 no. Charger gets chipped quite a bit. Charger gets melted, the spit goes in. Hunter lands, they get spit damage, look at all the damage. Even spread. No survivor will be 5 punches, and that's pretty sure Fear Factory will be very content with that. And this will be the 4th tank of the game for Fear Factory in the hands of Shockwave.
Weapons over here.
He's bringing his cars in from the rear.
I hate the woods. I hate tunnels. I hate helicopters. I hate walking. I hate mountains.
Francis going off with his I hate. Tank looks like he wants to come from the rear. This is dangerous, though. If you come from the rear, you might get pushed. And this is what I'm talking about. They're going to run this map now. Now that the tank is in the back. This is a huge mistake by Fear Factory. They're not going to stop either. They're just going to go. And if they go with their SI, they're going to blitz the map even more.
Weapons over here.
Beauty.
And this tank will have no hitables. They're going to firing squad him down. He's making his way in. They need to start backing up. But the Hunter lands. It's a cap now. The Hunter cannot land. Smoker gets the pull. The tank gets his corner already. One more for the in cap. All right. Pretty traditional tank so far. Can they shut down this? No one's shooting the tank. The Hunter lands. The Charger lands. Oh, the clears are slow. They still haven't cleared the Charger. Oh my gosh. Judgment looked like they were going to take it so well, and they just taken so much extra damage. And almost ate a log. They should be able to get this pickup and start going forward on the map. I wouldn't even kill the tank. I would let it live. Just run. Yeah, don't even shoot the tank. I know they're going to kill it.
Thanks for that.
They will survive, but they lose a lot of bonus, and no one's paying attention to the rocket boom, and a quick pull happens. Oh my goodness. Where is the awareness from Judgment right now? They kill the tank, and they're separated. Alright, they got a lot of comments in the back now, so there won't be any in the front, but they need to preserve all this bonus that they have on their home game. Just seems that their survivor play at the current moment is a little reckless. Alright, they're separated, and the infected are going to hit on the separated survivors, but it doesn't equal up to anything. Alright, we're going to be able to get up to the event. I don't think the spawns are going to be able to really do much more until the event button by this point, so they're going to probably hold.
Reloading.
Survivors take this wisely. It looks like they have 3 or 4 hits left.
Someone needs to start the crane. Look!
Somebody start the crane. Reloading.
Alright, this platform right here is known to destroy a lot of teams. Spawns are very favorable for the infected here. Boomer goes up. Boomer tries, doesn't get anybody. They do have a spitter. And the question is, are they going to go in that room where it's safe and the Charger is waiting, or are they just going to wait here? And it looks like they're just going to wait here. Alright, they're pushing for it now, and the Charger, oh my goodness! And I said it the whole time, this is the hit that wrecks teams and they get destroyed. Bonus down to 500 and still dropping. And Pop Pills down even more. Looks like they want to stay in here for at least one more set of spawns. Man, I was wrong about seeing high scores, man. I thought we were going to see like 7K. It looks like more we're going to see like 4K from both sides total. A lot of damage and wipes going out in this match. I think we've only seen 2 safe rooms made. Both by Judgment, but or no. 2 by Judgment, 1 by Fear Factory. Fear Factory made it with 3 survivors. on one chapter. Judgment made it with 3 survivors on one chapter and 4 with the other. Alright. 2-2 with Hunter and the Charger. And it does seem as Judgment's going to wait till the Horde is completely concluded with. Don't know if you can pick the boomer through that roof or not. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, it looks like you can. Boomer lands. Alright, they're split 2 and 2 now. And it's another double charge in the spit. Now the spit misses, but the end cap still goes out.
Thanks a lot.
344 bonus left. They're taking their time. They don't just. It just doesn't seem as Judgment has the map knowledge compared to Fear Factory. They get to look for a pole in the back. It doesn't land. Jockey doesn't find a target. Hunter looks for a target. Does find it. The spit bank shot spreads in the whole room and gets 2 in caps. Oh my goodness! How many times am I gonna say "oh my goodness"? I don't even know. Put an "oh my goodness" counter down.
Need to find you some first aid. If you go down like this again, that's it for you.
And the bonus is down to 180. It was at 344. They're going to get one more chance for damage. Oh, and they get a 2 charge in the safe room. The jockey is unable to land. The smoker gets the pole. And they will make safe room, and they lose another 80 points worth of bonus, down to 99. Actually, 96 as it only does increments of 4. And their home server will accumulate 2,156. A 2K home game.
We ain't gonna survive on our own forever. Heard the military's got a safe zone north.
When the
of here.
points are
We just
400,
gotta follow the
500,
train track.
600, 600.
Never thought I'd go
I would
north.
say the average probably be in between 3 and 3,500, with a chapter being not worth so much on a home and away. Wow, this is a very low-scoring game so far for both sides. We'll have to see if Fear Factory swaps over to their home server, if their dominance is going to show. Alright, Fear Factory talking it up what they want to do with this tank. As you can see, the tank chose to go the back route to the left and let the survivors push forward. The tank can also push from this side, push them back, which is usually what the tanks do. And if the survivors decide to juke and go over the other way, they'll go into a bunch of cars and a one-way drop. And a car alarm, too. There's a lot of things coming into play on which way the survivors choose to go here. There's actually 2 car alarms. Alright, here we go. Last half of the home server for Judgment. They're going to have to make the most opportunity for their infected. They really need a wipe at the tank. And they'll have about a 1K lead going into their away game. Oh, what a ski coming out, and they miss the charge. Everything goes out onto Zyko, and Zyko shuts everything down. And this will be the 4th tank of the game for Judgment in the hands of Style himself.
We got weapons over here.
Puts a car back there. He should be going back the other way now.
I hate tunnels. I hate helicopters. I hate walking. I hate mountains. Watch your ass!
And Judgment lets the same thing happen to them. It looks like he has to abandon everything. Nothing he could bring in that's hittable. And it doesn't even look like he can go to get the other ones and bring them forward.
Weapons over here! I hear a hunter. Come on out, pussy.
Smoker was really, really early. Smoker misses now. The hunter will land. God frame punch. Oh no, the tank has made a big misplay. He gets a punch again. The charger misses. And that is all this tank is going to get. Maybe one more punch. He gets one more. And that is a 3-hit tank coming out by Style. Plus, actually a 4-hit tank with one God frame.
Watch out!
And right now, Fear Factory can actually win the away game.
Reloading! Reloading! Reloading!
That bonus is still sitting at 1,008, and they are already 80% of the way through the map. They only have to take 2 more hits before event button and 3 more hits after, so there's a chance it's only 5 more SI attacks for Fear Factory to take.
Look.
Wow. Okay, Hunter
Reloading.
got Uzi skeeted. Chris managed to do the most of that damage, but oh my goodness, what a focus. Down on that spawn. Bonus still sitting at 1,079.
Don't everybody start the crane all at
Someone
once.
needs to start the crane.
Fear Factory takes the high ground, clearing out the commons, taking away spawns at least above the lower survivors. Wow, they are really trying to bait this out. They are trying to get this hunter. Fear Factory being wise about it.
Reloading!
Oh, what a play. What a play by Fear Factory. They get a pull up top. They get the clear. The charger misses. The hunter's not even in the area of landing. It's skeeted. Oh my goodness, Fear Factory, so impressive with their survivor play. They are smart on triggering the event through the window. And the map knowledge is very impressive as far as displayed and executed by Fear Factory as they get into the safe room before spawns are up. And there's not much more you can say but be impressed at what you're watching. Because Fear Factory says we're winning the away game. We're not taking it to another 4 chapters. We're closing it out now. They walk in with this. I don't think we're going to see a second half of this tournament match. It's just going to end here. Looks like they're thinking about going here. Nope. Spitter's gonna change its mind. And now the Spitter can't even do anything. It's in quite a predicament. For those that are wondering, the add-on is a male Spitter mod. We also have female hunters and female smokers. Possibility of them, at least. Impressive route showing by Fear Factory. They know this map very well. Hunter will land. They'll get 2 in spit. And they'll get the bonus down a little bit, but they're gonna walk in with 900 bonus. What an impressive showing by Fear Factory. And I think this might be the GG, guys, or are they going to... They just left. I don't know, is it GG? Good half comes out. And no, we're going to see a second half, but Fear Factory's going to have the lead in their home server. 2,548 to 2,156. All right. Here we go. We're resuming this game. I'll get you pingas in just a second. Let's see if they have it here. No, there is no ping command for this server, so I can't check the ping.
Damn it! Watch where you're shooting.
If there's any other command anybody knows for L4D Center to show the pings, let me know and I'll show you. But unfortunately, the ping command does not work for me. So I cannot tell.
Weapons over here! Reloading!
But here we do start the second half. Fear Factory will start first. They're not going to set scores. So we're going to have to remember the lead that Fear Factory has. Hunter, Boomer, Jockey, and the Spitter opening attack 2-2. Jockey goes first. Boomer gets a nice spawn. Does manage to get one. Free spit, I think it's a ding onto Manzano, and that'll be it.
Weapons here!
Reloading.
They'll be able to go. They go left too to spawn the tank. Interesting. A lot of teams been taking this left route. More things to get stuck on, as I said before, as infected and survivors. But there's a lot more things to spawn behind as the infected. And more hittables. Smoker gets a pull. Hunter will land, gets cleared quickly though. Smoker lands again. All quick clears. Nothing equals up to damage except for a 1 damage pound. Alright. He's getting his logs in play pretty quickly. Oh no, that one's not cooperating, and he's gonna have to abandon that one too. Wait, he wants to go for one more try. Alright, he gets that one in. And that one. Oh no, that was not cooperating. They do get a 1 boom though, which is probably more or less just a sack. As the 5th tank of the game for Judgment goes to the hand of something.
Charger.
And now this tank is in danger of going AI. If they push forward. No, they're going to fight it here. They're going to take it. They're not going to rush it. He's lost about 500 HP. He's really focusing this log. He is taking a K now. He's abandoned that log. He's gone for the other one now. Oh, it's not cooperating. He's losing more HP. Oh my goodness. He almost split the survivors with it. He's bringing it in. He's flopping it over. Oh my goodness. Oh, it just misses everybody. He gets a corner. Oh no, he pops out of the corner. Oh, that's so unlucky for the tank. He misses another punch. He tries for a miracle log at the end. And that is going to be a one-hitter quitter for them. Unlucky for Team Judgment's tank. They're not able to get anything with that log. And with the tables turned, looks like Fear Factory is about to take a commanding lead over this chapter, depending on how well the rest of this map goes.
Weapons!
Charger misses, but it was a good idea. If he would have landed, it would have been a great play. Probably got 2 slams out of it, but he was unable to grab Shockwave. Shockwave navigated out of the view of the Charger, missing it, which allowed the Charger to get melted all the way down to about 100-some HP. In zone mod, if you despawn, you get HP. They rocket in the Charger again, but the Charger gets focused. The Hunter and the Jockey both land in the spit. The Jockey is slowed on being cleared. An additional scratch by the Spitter. And now the Survivors will be able to push forward. Bonus sitting at 82.9%, 730 points. Survivors on the move. Clearing everything out. They're all fast. All sets of hills. No Survivor is less than 63 HP. This will be it. Final hit for Judgment incoming. Tri-cap with Boom. No Jockey. As the Survivors will post up on this mini mountain. Nice one, Boom. Smoker pulls somebody off. The Hunter gets a scratch. The Charger tries. Not able to find anything. And they're going to walk in with a fat, girthy bonus. A humongous first chapter. 1,120 points for map 1 by Fear Factory. But look at the pings. It's kind of an away game for them, too. They have only Manzano and Chris on green ping. So is it really a home server for Fear Factory is the question, or is it more like a neutral and away here? They do have 2 red ping. Unfortunately, the pingas don't work. I
Don't be an ass, Francis.
can't get pings.
We're walking away from it, ain't we?
You're kidding, right? Looks like
I'm
we're
sorry,
walking
there's
again.
really no way for me to
I
find the
hate
pings.
walking.
Don't know how to do that. Otherwise, I would show you in a minute. If there was a way. All right, this round for Judgment is going to set the tone for this match. They need to match this bonus. They need to walk in with 1,000 points. There is no option. They're going to go left again as well. Interesting.
We got weapons over here.
Fear Factory is on fire at this current moment with their Survivor side on their home server, which I more or less would say is a neutral.
I hear a hunter.
Nice smoker pull in the back. The Hunter covers somebody in the front. The spit goes out. The Jockey tries to keep rocks in the spit. Does so for a bit.
Weapons here.
Reloading.
No rhyme intended. No pun intended. Just happened to work out that way.
I hate the woods.
Hell yes.
Don't be an ass, Francis.
Lewis agrees with me. As the bonus sits at 847, I mean. They lost just shy of 4%. They tried the same thing, but the Charger only gets a fist onto Zoe in the back, but they tried the similar thing that Judgment did to them with no success except the punch early pull in the front. The Hunter is slow to cover, though.
One of them.
And Zyko is unable to find a spawn for that boomer. As the 5th tank of the game for Fear Factory goes into the hand of Chris. He had map 1 on the other side. He gets map 5. And Judgment has begun the retreat to the safe room. Chris is chasing, bringing no logs into play. He'll bring the ones later on the map. And now he's starting to bring one.
Watch out. Deer.
Charger rockets in. Charger doesn't land, but gets a 2 damage stumble on the Nico. It's a decent long. Pretty standard 1 boom. It'll cause them to retreat a little bit more. Alright. Chris is going to have 2 logs in play here, and he still has 5,800 HP before he punches that log into play. He's going to have a log on either side of the fence. Oh, it's in a good spot. He's going to leave the other one. See what he does with this? He splits them 2 and 2. This is big. And he's taking advantage of the corner. He misses his punch there. Oh, he gets an in cap with it. The Hunter lands. Jockey's coming in. He gets a punch separation. The Smoker lands too. He has the survivors. They clear the Hunter, but the Jockey claims the target. The Rock is unsuccessful on Nico. Tank's trying to go for the log. He's going to try to flip it over, see if he can hit anybody. It's not going to do so. It looks like it's going to be a 2 in cap Tank. And a Rock. Can he flop that over? Unsuccessful. The Smoker tongue is going to have a pull very shortly. Oh, he lets it almost over. Smoker pull lands. Jockey's getting a scratch. Jockey lands. Oh, it almost hits Nico, the log. The Charger doesn't have a spawn. It misses, and it's not going to be a wipe. It looks like they're going to be able to survive.
Get up.
Come on, I got you. You're gonna be okay.
Oh, and he pulls him into the log. You couldn't have scripted any better. They get another in cap out of it. What a play. Rock is not going to land, though. They're going to be able to pick up everybody.
We gotta move.
Boomer, nice spawn, though, for the Boomer, but he's not going to be able to get anything. They hit the Rock onto the in-cap survivor. One more, it'll be a death. And they get a Rock death onto the log by Chris. A 71 HP Tank gets a death. They have 207 bonus left as they hide from a 55 HP Tank.
I don't feel so good.
Looking to finish this out here. Rock incoming. The Rock lands! It's a rolling 2 cap that comes in. The log comes in. He gets another in cap with the log. The Tank finally dies. And what a tank by Fear Factory.
Help!
Maximizing all the damage they could get. They get a death.
Thanks.
I can
Multiple
help you
in
out,
caps.
but
I don't even know how many in caps came out during that tank.
you
This is
gotta
not
give you some
going
first
well.
aid. You go down like this and hold up. I got something for you.
They find an extra set of pills. They pop all their pills. They have to go get ammo. They don't have ammo to push. Hunter lands on a separated survivor. They land the spit on him too. It's still not cleared. They're going to have to exhaust all the pills now. The bonus is completely gone.
Stop it already.
Now Judgment's going to continue their crawl to try to make it to the safe room with 3 survivors.
Weapons here.
They are in danger of going down over a K now.
I'm not kidding.
Grab a shotgun.
We need to find some first aid.
Not even including the bonus the bonus differential that Fear Factory had on the away game. Couple hundred points on top of
I
this
feel like crap.
might make it close to unreachable for Judgment, barring some crazy kind of wipe that comes.
Ammo here.
Charger rockets in. They're gonna land 2 of them. The Hunter cleans it up, and that's gonna be a tri-cap getting the wipe. And the Smoker steals the Jock target. And good job by Fear Factory, killing off the survivors, only allowing 205 points to 1120 for them. Now this next chapter will decide it. I mean, it's pretty close to almost out of the reach, but it still is possible. Now we go into map 2. Oh, I do have admin, but I can't bypass that. Tank spawns at 29% on map 2. Alright, here we go. Chapter 6 begins. Fear Factory as Survivor. Early tank incoming. They do get early Boomer, but they only have a Spitter and a Jockey and a Hunter. They don't have Tricap with it. Oh, the Boomer's unsuccessful. It's a big miss. Boomer should just die off at this point. Oh, we got an AI Boomer.
There's lights on in that church.
Alright, the AI Boomer is on the prowl. AI Boomer waddling his way in, gets picked. Pull forward. Hunter gets skeet during the pull, though. Good shutdown by Fear Factory. Smoker eventually gets killed off. Charger's the only spawn up. 6th tank of the game for Judgment in the hands of Nico. Moonrock incoming. Everybody loves a Moonrock. Alright, spawns are up. They do have 2 cap with the Boomer. Charger and Jockey. Charger more or less just sacks itself. Jockey's killed off. Hunter and Smoker incoming. Boomer looks like he wants to try to find something when they LOS, but it doesn't look like they're giving it to him. They're kind of making the tank LOS himself by shooting him. Boomer gets shut down. And now they're going to roll in with Jockey, Hunter, and Smoker. Pretty ideal setup for a commit, especially in a more open area. Charger and Boomer are a little difficult to do much in such an event. Oh, that was so close. Oh, what a skeet coming out by Chris. Uzi, skeet, and shut down. Smoker shut down. Chris can kill the Jockey, killed all the SI by himself, leaving this tank alone. Tank is going to have to go for a Hail Mary, as he doesn't have anything. He almost pulls it off, and Nico is going to get a no-hitter. And that is a no-hit tank coming out by Judgment. Chris showing his MVP status, shooting the tank the most, killing all 3 of the SI by himself, including the Hunter with an Uzi. Charger does land. They get the spit damage, so they get charge spit. That'll be their tank. Where the heck did Zyko go? I didn't even. He got 2 charges, disappeared. I see someone get 2 charge and the guy vanished. They skip the pills. They don't need it. They're all fast. They still have 90.2% of the bonus, which is 6% or 7% less of what the pill bonus would be worth. They have almost a perfect score right now. They are 7 points shy from a perfect score minus pills. You just don't include pills in the perfect score because it's impossible to keep it. So I would say making it with 90.9% bonus is pretty much a perfect score. Nice Smoker pull. They're going to all tag team him. They get a Tricap. It's a rolling Tricap coming in. And that'll be the most of the damage they get. And they're going to send one survivor all the way down to the bottom. And it looks like they're just going to ignore it. And they're going to send people up and one person down. Oh, this is risky. Oh, they are caught in a conundrum now. They can't go up and start the button. They got to reposition themselves. Spitter sacks. I thought for a minute they were going to go 2 and 2. It would have been risky. But there's the tank that comes into play. 66% bonus left. That was a detrimental hit to Fear Factory's bonus. They went for a quad, and they had a rolling tri-cap that came in, separating everybody.
Reloading.
Alright, once again, we're back to the same position. Here comes Spawns again. Charger is going to land. They land the pounce, the charge spit and pounce spit. I think it was a mistake on landing on him, though. And Manzano takes the blunt of that. Additional 10% bonus gone. But they are able to get up and get the event started now.
SMG.
Slow down by the survivors. They should wait here for a little bit. A little difficult to get a camera view here from everybody.
I can't hold it here much longer. Move it.
It looks like the spawns want to drop in from above. They do so. The boomer gets one proxy. The charger does land. The spit won't get the angle. But they're going to walk through the spit anyways and take a lot of damage. Zyko and Manzano, and all of a sudden, that no-hitter tank looked out to do so much damage on a home server all of a sudden. Bonus is down to under 400.
Come on, get on the chopper. Go, go, go. Reloading.
Nice boomer spawn. Just gets one, though. Probably a sack for the end. I don't see a position where all the spawns go here. Can't find. Okay, Hunter's on the roof. Alright, they might blitz this. Oh, the Hunter gets melted! The Charger lands. They'll get a charge spit, a delayed charge spit, and an ink cap. They'll get the bonus down a little bit more. And they're able to get a pickup through the spit that's not going to let Melu do anything.
Reloading.
And that will be Fear Factory making Safe Room with a pretty small bonus on their home game. 772 chapter score, 1892 2-map score. And that kind of leaves the door open for Judgment. They're down 1,400 points. They need to make up a lot. And let's see if they need to make up about 400 and some points per chapter right now. It can be done. They have the chance to do it now, but they have to take this tank very clean. I don't think this is necessarily over yet. Don't get me wrong, it's in great favor for Fear Factory. Nice ski coming out there by something. Slightly assisted by Nico. They help everybody in the safe room. One survivor is going to put the pressure on the tank and not let him try to drop down and get anything into play. Because when you're boomed on high ping, it's not going to be easy. Smoker gets nothing. Charger gets nothing. Jockey lands for a ding. That'll be 3 damage. Oh, they're pushing back. Tank a little bit. Why do these lights keep getting brighter and dimmer? You see that? Smoker gets a pull. Hunter gets shut down. A little bit of damage. And a 2-boom comes out. That might be more bigger than the damage. That's going to be forward on high ping. Zyko's retreating as he does have the 6th tank of the game for Team Fear Factory. And he is just greedy for this first pass, and he's not taking hard. Okay, he finally fell on the second pass, but not taking much chip at all. Charger misses, and the tank should wait for that spawn and make his way in. Alright, he's navigating to his logs as Judgment gets toys. Log split. The survivors are kind of split though. Alright, they're now split 2 and 2. Survivors purposely. Oh, and he gets hit with the log. Nico is gonna die. I think he might be able to get the kill on the Nico. 1 log. This is gonna take 2 more rocks. Now it's just a punch, and that is it. Nico is dead.
Plans. Careful now. There's a hunter around here.
Log comes flying through. Oh, almost gets Lewis. He gets a punch onto Lewis. Lewis is in the corner. Jockey and Smoker both on top of him. Jockey gets M2'd. Oh, he gets cornered by the log, pulled over the log, and saved by the Smoker.
Weapons over
He
here.
gets another punch onto Lewis, another punch onto Lewis, and now Lewis is in capped. And it's gonna be another death unless they can kill a Psycho, and it's another death onto Judgment. As the tank is able to retreat with 311 points.
Oh God, not Francis!
Alright, he gets to high ground. He has view now. Alright, they get out of his view. I don't know if he's going to be able to hold on to this before it goes AI. Oh, he does have view through the grating. He's trying to push them. The Charger comes out. Charger gets leveled. The rock misses. They're still outside. He's bringing his log in. Curve rock. Oh, the rock is a little high. He misses. 44 HP, and he is dead. So they successfully kill the tank. They'll get a little bit more points. How long can 2 survivors go? And Judgment is set to get wiped here. And it'll be only 1 chapter. He make it to the safe room. Smoker misses the pole. Boomer comes from the back, misses as well. Hunter looks like he wants to try to come from the front. But Hunter eventually lands, but not in the spit. So these 2 survivors will last a little bit longer. But now the challenge is going to come because they're going to have 4 infected and only 2 survivors. The only good thing they have is 2 shotguns. They'll get a set of pills, which they don't really need. They have 2 sets of pills. The DB is pretty much non-existent because of the survivors that died. Smoker gets cucked. The Charger, that's going to be it. They're going to die here. And that is going to be a wipe on the Judgment. Make a chapter score of 56 compared to Fear Factory 772. Oh no.
This is not what I expected.
Alright guys, we go into chapter 7. Alright, quick restart. They forgot to set tank. Alright, quick reload, guys, where we get the tank spawn correct. Gotta have fair tank spawns.
See? I told ya. Helicopter crashed. We're not saved. We're all gonna die. Pay up.
And also keep your eyes peeled for next week's matches. There will be a little special trailer be shown off before the first match next week, which we will show you then. Everybody keep eyes peeled for that. Something a little special for the community. But for now, let's get to the tournament match. Opening hit will be a Smoker Jockey, Boomer, and the Charger. Smoker gets the pull. I think I need to record demo because I didn't see any SI during that hit. That was all invisible to me. The Boomer does go at the end. Gets a one boom and then a proxy on the same survivor that it boomed. That shouldn't cause too much of an inconvenience to the survivor team, as they're able to progress down through the next set of hallways. Right. Second SI hit is incoming. Alright, they slow down, make sure all the comments are clear before they decide to push forward. Alright, Jockey has given away its location. Hunter's pre-spawn too. Looks like they want to go with it. What a ski coming out by Zyko. Charger and Jockey now left to chase up the stairs. What a melt onto that Charger. They focused him so hard.
Weapons here.
Smoker's the first spawn up. Couple more seconds out from full rotation. 2 SI attacks have won in. They've taken a total of 2% per hit, 4% total. Alright, Smoker goes in for a quick pull. Doesn't get it, gets bullied. And killed. And now leaves the Hunter, Jockey, and the Boomer alone without their friend. Interesting take here. It looks like they want to hold spawns for tank.
There must be a panel or something to activate that bridge.
All right, then let's do it.
That sounds about right.
This is pretty standard. We're going to see them clear out all the commons,
Weapons
just so
over
it's
here.
safer. That tank will spawn as soon as they step up top. Go just a little bit, probably right around where that pile of bricks are. Tank should spawn. Oh no, they get it up earlier. Charger does land, but cleared immediately, so the damage is nothing. And the tank hides right away. The 7th tank of the game for Judgment in the hands of Melu. They're gonna pressure him here. This is a smart play by Fear Factory. They got guns on both sides. They are ready to shoot him when he comes in. He's gonna drop in. Nice job grabbing the ladder. He's going to go after Bill. He gets one corner. One boom does land. The hunter lands on the survivor in the corner too. It gets cleared though. The jockey's going to grab him. But he doesn't. He gets M2'd and killed. The jockey isn't going to get anything either, but the tanks might be able to get this in cap. One more punch. I don't think he gets it. And that is a dead tank. Melu gets a pretty decent amount of damage with his tank. But the SI aren't really able to do anything other than the hunter landing and a one boom, which on Green Pig really doesn't do much. Because the commons weren't able to get there in time to stop him until the end where you got those 2 punches, I would say, on that boom target. We're going to go into the tunnel, take a hit or 2 here before the event comes down. This will be attack 4, besides the tank smith. Smoker misses the pull, Spit goes out, free Spit. Actually gets a pretty decent damage on that. The Charger, actually no, Spitter dies off. Boomer falls. Gets a 2 boom. Lost his chance to get popped. Oh, he gets another proxy onto Francis. I forget the name of that survivor. His name, different name than Francis, but. And they push through this area pretty unscathed to be able to get out of this. Got an extra set of pills for Chris.
Thanks.
Bonus is back up to 834. They're going to send spawns early. Hunter comes up. It does land. Here comes the Spit, but the Charger was late. Charger just gets a 5th before it dies. Jockey goes in, gets a scratch and dies. Now they'll be able to push. Get further through the catacombs. Nice Spit delay, big spread. But I don't think they have the spawns to capitalize on the back 2. Oh wait, oh you climb back up now, never mind. I forgot you could climb back up. They get out to the open. Almost out in the open into the sewer. They're a little slow here. They get out without spawns being up, so it's a pretty good job by them. They come up to their 6 SI attack they have to take.
I hate the water. Reloading.
Will and Zoe make sure they drop together. Good job on them on watching each other. As Lewis and Francis take the lead. Now they regroup, clearing out commons. I don't think we see a hit out in the open. Probably see in the close corridors, strictly for the fact that the charge spit will be much easier in these circumstances. The only thing that to get them is they're going to have a shotgun taking the lead to try to shut down that hunter from quick landing. Alright, they're in.
Cool.
Hunter is pre-spawned.
Out there.
Tri-cap would spit. Charger Hunter jockey. Great cappers rotation. Hunter loses half of his HP already. Jeez.
Charger!
Charger not getting anything. Spitter dies second. Hunter gets shut down. Jockey's gonna hold spawn, which I think is a misplay, because they do kill the Charger and the Spitter first. Which means they're not going to have a tri-cap with Spit.
We got weapons over here.
Either to be tri-cap with Boom. The Charger should be the last spawn for Rock. It is.
Watch where you're shooting.
The fact that they still have 745 bonus is mind-blowing. Nice triple boom. Charger will miss the back target though. We'll get to pull again, and now they're going to be able to progress. I think Lewis had no idea where he was going. Zyko got a little lost from his team. Fortunately, they were able to regroup.
Into the caboose.
As the 8th SI attack comes in for the infected team, and it looks like it's going to be a broken attack, kind of going in one at a time here, doing to the spawn locations. They have killed the tank with his support, and they have killed 8 SI attacks and walked into the safe room with 731 bonus. To be exact, 1332 chapter score. Woohoo! Little banter going out there by Fear Factory, commenting on Judgment's SI coming all from one area, which they pretty much were doing except towards the end there. Alright, wait for Shockwave to return. We'll get the second half of map 7 along. We do have one more chapter after this, but it does look like Fear Factory most likely is going to take the W on this one, barring some catastrophe on their part. I mean, to see that possibility of happening, Judgment needs to walk into this safe room with everything, pretty much. I mean, if they walk in with a 1,000 bonus, they'll have 1,600 points, which still will make them down quite a bit. Now here we go live, on to Chapter 7. Opening hit, Jockey, Charger, Boomer, and the Smoker. Charger gets a fist, Jockey does land, Smoker gets a scratch, Boomer gets a double proxy. That will cause the M2s to go forward, and they are pushing.
Reloading.
Nice spawn between. The Charger takes advantage of it. It's a 2-cap in the back, but good clear by the smoke guy. He gets the clear before he gets pulled. Dino spit coming out from little banter from Fear Factory. I think they know they got their W, so they're picking on each other for a little bit here. Morales are probably high.
Reloading.
Pistol's cool.
Stay tuned tomorrow, though. We do have the final tournament match of the week coming up. I'll get the exact time after we're done here, so stay tuned for that.
Weapons here.
Smoker in the back, Jockey from the side. Smoker tries to get it pulled. Nico's dodging it. Jockey gets destroyed.
Hello.
And the Smoker is
I'm reloading.
dead. Nice charge. Don't think the slam registered, though. No slam. Judgment so far is taking these attacks pretty well, considering it's their home game.
Yeah, okay.
And they spawn the tank before clearing everything out. There's a lot of commons down here. The Spitter's gonna sack itself. Dino Spitter is dead. Boomer is up. 7th tank of the game for Fear Factory in the hands of Shockwave. Shockwave wise to take the bottom route right away. Alright, he's going to make his way in. They know he's there, though. They took one shot at him. Tank is in. Survivors are split all on the top now. Gonna make his way up and split the survivors 3 and 1. Now they're separated. Hunter lands. He gets another punch. He gets another punch. The in-cap goes out. He is down to 2K. Throws rock. Doesn't land on it. Tries to get Nico. Doesn't. Jumps back up. Throws a rock. Not gonna land it. One more curve rock. Not gonna get it. And that's gonna be a pretty respectable tank take by Judgement. I mean, they only suffer 1 in cap. That bonus is probably gonna be about 900. They'll pop pills, it'll go down a bit. But the bonus is sitting pretty decent for them. I still don't think it's enough by this point. I think it's already too late. Hunter comes in, gets skeeted beautifully. Spit's gonna land on nothing. Jockey is gonna get melted. Charger's gonna come from the back and try to get someone in the spit, but just lands on somebody for 10 damage. And now that the Jockey and Charger die off at the end, that means the Hunter, the Smoker, the Boomer, and the Spitter are gonna be the next set of spawns for Fear Factory, which won't be favorable except for the Pounce Pit in these corridors coming up at any second. And the doors open and they are progressing. Hunter finds the target. The Spitter wasn't ready though. Alright, Smoker dies off. Boomer dies off and the Spitter should hold.
Watch out! You a big one. Weapons over here.
Find the extra set of pills. Rocks will pop.
Thanks a lot.
Reloading.
Alright, they're getting through. All they gotta do is crawl through here. Take the spawns when it's set up. And they still have commons trickling in from the front now, too. Charge spit lands. Oh, the damage. Spit block again.
I'm reloading.
Judgement takes a lot of damage from that. And they have officially lost the round.
Weapons here.
And I think we're safe to say that it could be the inevitable, but we're still going to finish this out. We'll see what they can put on for the tally.
Every part of me hurts.
Fear Factory looks to put up 4K on their home server for I Hate Mountains.
Hunter.
Smoker gets a pull forward. Charger goes to take it, just goes Fist City, takes it eventually, gets a slam in the wall.
Watch out.
And that will make something slow. They're going to have to pop him, give him more drugs to be faster. Or pills.
Reloading. Behind you.
Watch it. I hear him.
And Boomer gets 3. Nice triple boom coming out. On the high pingers, they're going to send their cappers in. The Hunter gets skeeted, the Jockey gets melted. They tried, but Boomer not. They shut that down, and look at this. They are taking off. They want to make this safe room.
I'm reloading.
They couldn't do it on their home game, but they're going to make the safe room on their away.
At this rate, I'm not gonna make it.
Oh, and they get separated. The charge goes all the way in the back. One slam. Nice double boom. Smoker in. Jockey trying to grab something. Jockey is dead. Smoker gets a quick pull. And they're on the wrong side. Going the wrong way.
Reloading.
Are they really gonna try to jump over that? Are they gonna jump over that? Are they really gonna try to jump over that? They can't make that.
Kick ass!
And we see a death charge.
Don't shoot me!
Shockwave gets a death charge onto something.
Shit.
Don't know what, but definitely charged something and killed it.
I feel like shit.
No pun intended. Alright, they get an in-cap on the back of the Jockey and Charger and double teaming Nico. Nico is taking lots of damage. Smoker gets a pull towards the end of the attack. And they will survive with 3.
Thanks, man. We gotta get you some first aid.
But when it comes to tournament play and you see the map pool,
It's over.
2 words, map knowledge. It comes out, splits the survivors now. One survivor is front by himself. They don't have to set his spawns to really separate them. Spawns are blocked up top, so Jockey and Hunter really can't make a play. It looks like they're not going to go map 4. Looks like they might just call it here. Charger lands again, another death. That's another in-cap. They get the clear. They'll get the clear. And that will be a wipe.
Hey, help!
And no, we're going to map 4, so they're going to make chapter score 548 with 1 more chapter to go, guys.
I could use a hand.
No, we're going to...
I need help now!
Oh, wait a minute. They might have left. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to wait momentarily, see if he's going to come back to finish this. Tank is already at 20%. See what they decide to do. Oh, he's coming back. Okay, here we go. He's on his way. 1 more map, guys. We ain't quitting yet. We said 8 chapters of Left 4 Dead. We're giving you 8 chapters of Left 4 Dead. Yeah, you're right. I did math wrong. This game is absolutely... They can come back. Alright, they've rushed out of the safe room. Hunter is very ambitious, gets killed for it. Spit goes out onto nothing. Boomer looks like he wants to rock it in, but doesn't have the spawn. Jockey elects not to even go. Final tank of the game for Judgment in the hands of Rocks.
I hate tunnels. I hate helicopters.
Nice Boomer spawn. Oh, he got robbed there. I thought that might have been 2. Unfortunate for that Boomer.
Watch out!
Weapons over here.
They are out in the open. Rox is chasing survivors. Fear Factory might just keep pushing. Yeah, they're not even going to stop. They actually might make it all the way to the event button by the time they can attack. They're ignoring the SI. Jockey comes in from behind. Rox is chasing. Fear Factory is just holding W. There is a death charge area here, though. A little risky. They miss spawn. They start the event.
Yeah, birds are dicks.
Oh my goodness. They don't care. They are just going.
Incoming.
Smoker misses the pole of the back. They are blitzing the whole map. And the tank goes AI on top of it. Rox will not get to play the tank. They are at the end of the map already. They have the AI tank coming. They did start an event, so there is event horde right now. But they're going to have a quad with this full health tank. AI tank throws a rock, suffers about 1k damage for it. Throws another rock. He lands the rock, though. He throws another rock. Smoker gets cleared. Rock misses. Jockey doesn't land. Charger does land. The tank punches the forklift. Misses a rock. And I am speechless. And then the rock was the punch from the tank was God framed. Oh no, it wasn't. Actually, no, because it was AI tank. And they blitz the whole map. Tank dies they're at 96% map completion. When the tank dies, they got one normal SI attack. That was it. Spit goes out. Triple boom. They will have a quad coming. This bonus is so massive, though. They're gonna be. Never mind. Manzano did that on purpose.
Let's go, let's go.
Manzano chose to sack some of the bonus for a little bit of entertainment for everybody. They're able to navigate through the building. Spawns don't go. They only have 3. Charger rockets in. It misses because it lands on the fence. Hunter does land. It gets cleared right away, and that is going to be it for Fear Factory. They're going to make up the safe. They make it to the safe room with a humongous bonus and a chapter score of 4,764. What does that give them for a total? Let's add that up. That is so much points.
I could use a damn break. We ain't gonna survive on our own forever. I heard the military's got a safe zone north of here. We just gotta follow the train tracks. Shit, never thought I'd go looking for the military.
Yeah, one bad thing about having 2 routes on your map and not letting the infected be able to cross over the middle median leads to situations like this. Pretty much whenever you get this tank, you can't go the back route. You have to run to the front as fast as you can. Respit goes out, separates the survivor. Nice ski comes out. The jockey does land. And that'll be the extent of the damage coming out from Fear Factory. Boom does land, though. And this will be the final tank of the game for Fear Factory in the hands of Manzano.
I hate tunnels. I hate helicopters. I hate walking.
And Manzano's doing the smart thing. He's getting to the high ground right away, not letting the survivors run the map on him. And he should be going right in. He has favorable spawns. Charger could come from the rear. He needs that early pull, though. And what is Zoe doing? Zoe circles around. They give him a free corner. They punch, second punch. Third hit. They miss the survive. Okay, they get him eventually. The hunter lands. Charger misses. Another rock goes out, and that is a dead tank.
Weapons!
And that would be Manzano's tanks dead, dealt with. Bonus sitting at 1,008.
I'm reloading. Jockey!
Get off!
Jockey lands, gets cleared right away. Boomer looks like he wants to go for a sack from the
Nice
distance.
shot.
That's going to be a quad sack at least. Looks like Fear Factory wants to try to end this in stylish fashion, ending it with a quad. Can Fear Factory end it? Oh, nope. The smoker was for a quick pull, and he gets it. Manzano has other plans.
Behind you!
No quad incoming.
Reloading.
Looper reel right there. Hunter gets skeeted. Actually, it wouldn't have been a quad. Spitter gets picked at the end.
Weapons here.
Now we probably will see Manzano kill his boomer, or not Manzano. Maybe Shockwave or Zyko kill the boomer for a quad sack, maybe?
Reloading! Look out!
Alright, they get out to the area where the event button is.
Somebody start the crane!
They run in and start it right away. Retreat back outside. Bonus at 931. Smoker gets a pull. Charger rockets in, lands. It's a rolling 2-cap. Smoker gets cleared first. Charger gets a slam. Double boomer proxy at the end. Hunter looking for a DP, possibly. Oh, it looks like he wants to go for it. There it goes. And he gets the 22. Bonus has suffered dramatically from that hit. 900 down to 682 and dropping. Jockey lands, Charger stumbles for damage only. Spit damage goes out. It spreads quite a lot. The bonus is melting away. Now it looks like they're going to be able to crawl their way to the safe room door, but not after they have to take just one more additional SI attack. Francis getting caught up. Smoker pulling it back. It's cleared, though. Another DP comes out. DGs are going out. They haven't got the pickups yet, though. They still have a survivor on the ground.
Francis, let's go. Get up.
The GGs are out, though, but we'll tally up the scores as soon as they walk in. Two damage stumble, and that will be it. Fear Factory gets the victory with 4,764 plus 2,548 on their servers against Judgment's 2,156 plus 1,665.